Okay, I'm on clear nightscape now, gone back to clear nightscape, 4 notches down, 3 left, 2 down in the colour grid, and I think after this we'll go through the cycle again and we'll do clear night portrait, and we'll keep doing it until we get the one we like. Okay, and so these are just on the track. And I'm on general focus now, so I should have gone to spot colour, shouldn't I? But yeah, they're about half hand size sort of thing. Not bad. Some interesting ones. Nicely coloured ones there. Sort of semi half and half. Is that Jessica's ruby? I don't know. See how we go. So you'll probably recognise a few burnt logs and things from coming from the other way last seasons, I think. Like this area here, you probably see most of the charcoal has either been washed in or disappeared from where we were last year, sort of thing. Yeah. I find a really fantastic one. I'll go to spot colour about that. So so we had this track up here for some reason, and I think, did we come in July last year? I have to look back at the clips when they were, so we're about like a month later last year, and we're coming from the other direction. Little seedling sized plants, I think. I think they're right home about. But we'll try and stick to this track for a while, because it's like a Roman road, you know. It allows you to cut in very quickly and go quite a distance. And do I have to hold the camera higher, do I, fellas? I have a tendency to slouch with this camera because it's so heavy. I wouldn't say it's a design fault, because I'm 51, you know. A younger, fitter chap like 30, 35, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And here's some nice dark one. Maybe it's worth going to spot colour on this one. Okay, spot colour. We have ones that get this sort of look to them, as opposed to that sort of look. So, anyway, go back from spot colour, I suppose, until we find something decent. Go back to colour on the ruler focus. I'm hearing a lot of noise in the distance there, which is rather disconcerting. I think they're muck spraying today. I can smell a mucky smell in the air. Either that or we're coming up to the road very quickly, which is again very strange. Because I should be going down onto Whiting's Road, I think it is. So, and I think we've lost the crossover pathway to the. So we're going to come down onto some swamp that's leaking or something, leaking some mucky soil and tanning rich water down the slope. Do you think? Is that what it's all about? As I said, starting to get the fern. That's always a good sign. Our serpentinic indicator fern, or one of the 3 world serpentinic indicator ferns. We've got another pathway. Great. So this is different from last year. So, back vistas. Okay, what are we up to? 4 minutes. We can go for another 2, and then we'll start a new clip on a slightly different setting, just in case we buck one up. You see, we get a bit of each ecosystem, hopefully with a. Now that's going like to a rim or something. So you know, whether that's what it is that we're trying to look for, I don't know. We'll just survey the area. Oh no, it looks like we may have some tea tree in the distance there, or more than this anyway. So maybe that's what it is. We're heading towards something. Now we're on the backside of it. So yeah, back vistas, I know you like them. And as I said, everything here is in 3D, you know, it's just sort of, if you like the look, don't forget, keep it in the back of your mind that it's 3D and the plants are 3D, especially with wet Russell Whitaker. Most people seem to forget that when they get really large after bushfire and the hand size, they also stick up from the ground by about 35 degrees, I think. Because, as I believe, they're probably distant members of the Stolonifera complex, and they've come across the southern land bridge. That's why you've got things like troughs of purpurescens, you know, down there in the Albury region, near the coast and near the Recherche Island area, sort of thing. So now the question is, do I want to have a quick look down here? Got another minute or so. Very sandy, and follow this path to wherever it goes, or do we want to have a bit of a bush bash through there and see if we can find whatever it is we're looking for? Maybe it's worth just, as I say, with any test, it's always best to look at the last page to see if they've stuck any little questions on there saying you don't have to bother to do this test or something like that. You know, go to the end. We don't have to bother going up there because what we're really searching for is down here. And since someone's been kind enough to actually whack in a bit of a path here, it allows us to go great distances very quickly. And there's one for you, Rossi. Here's a nice big termite mound for you. I mean, at nearly 2:45 in the afternoon, before I break my clock, because it won't sit properly on the thing. There we go. You can see the size of the thing. When my hand is like half of that, so you know, you can get a. And of course that's 3D. Of course, it's almost like a bell-shaped curve, but in 3 dimensions. It's like a bell, yeah. So, well.